Hello everyone, welcome back. In today's video presentation, we'll see what geospatial data is, what is geospatial analysis, how is it application, how is GIS applicable in civil engineering. Now we move to understanding what is spatial data or geographic or geospatial data. Now, geospatial data is nothing but standards of data and information having an implicit or explicit association with the location relative to the earth. Anything which is related to the earth, that is any information related to the earth, is called as spatial data. So information about the location and shape of the geographical features and relation between them, which is usually stored as coordinates and topography, that is called as the spatial data. Now these identifies the geographic location of the features and the boundaries of the earth. So it means that anything which is associated with the location of relative position on the surface of the earth, that is called as the spatial data. Now these spatial data are governed by different, they are taken or organized by different methods. One is raster model or vector model. They are and in terms of vector model, they are collected in two-dimensional features. Now vector models are computer graphic images, or these are images that define in terms of two-dimensional points which are connected by lines and curves to form a polygon and other shapes. Each of these points have a definite position of say x and y axis of the work plane and determine the direction. But in terms of raster model, these are images in dot matrix structures that are represented in representing a general rectangular grid or pixel view. They are viewable on a monitor, paper, or other displaying mediums. So they can be both the vector files or vector data or raster model can be represented in different forms. The vector model can be represented in terms of points. When these points connect each other, they form lines, and when these lines connect each other, they form a polygon. So this is an example of a point, this is line, and this is a polygon. This is how the lines are formed. Once the lines are joined, polygons are formed. So this is the representation of the vector file. So this is another point, this is line, this is the area, and this is how the area looks with all the other details present in that area. And the raster model consists of graphics or bitmap images in a dot matrix data structure that represents a general rectangular grid or pixel, or viewable via a monitor, paper, or another displaying units. So these two are the different types of data that are collected. The word geospatial is used to indicate that the data that has a geographic component to it. This means that they record in a database having locational information tied to them, such as geographic data in the form of coordinates, address, city, or a zip code. GIS data is a form of geospatial data. Other geospatial data can orient from GPS data, satellite image, and geotagging. So these are the two different raster models, and these are the three different types of vector models. So when we combine both vector models and the raster models, we get the required geospatial data whichever is necessary. Now, what kind of geospatial data are available? There are different varieties of geospatial data that are available. It may be in term of botanical, that is which is related to botany kind, then boundaries, then environment, climatography, environment, sorry, environment, atmosphere, meteorological, and the other one is economic. So there are different types of geospatial data which are available. Now, what is geospatial analysis? Geospatial analysis includes any type of formal techniques which studies entities using their topographic, geometric, or geographical properties. It includes a variety of techniques, many still in their earlier development, using different analytical approaches and applied in the field as diverse as astronomy, with its studies of the placement of galaxies in the cosmos, to chip fabrication engineering with its use of place and routes algorithms to build complex writing structures. It is more restricted sense. Spatial analysis is a technique applied to structures at the human scale, most notably in the analysis of geographical data, or it is the process of examining the location, attributes, and the relation of the features in the spatial data through overlay and other analytical techniques in order to address a question or gain useful knowledge. Spatial analysis is extracts or creates new information from spatial data. It is nothing but it gathers, displays, and manipulates the images from obtained from these GPSs, satellites, or from any historical data, and it is described explicitly in terms of geographical coordinates or implicitly in terms of street address, postal codes, or forest standards identified as they are applied in geographical models. Now, whenever the data are available, that is for what kind of work we are doing, we use different kind of the data which are already available. Once with the help of the data, whatever the output is needed, the analysis which is run is called as uh, is called as geospatial analysis. Now, uh, this geospatial analysis is used in all different types of fields, that is in terms of environmental field, in terms of economics, it can be used in terms of prediction of the climate, it can be used. Any form of work can be done with the application, with the availability of the geospatial data. But how is it useful in civil engineering? That basically in terms of transportation and town planning. So the major area of application includes highway maintenance. So any highway which has to be maintained is studied with the help of the maps that are available in the form of geospatial data. Then traffic modeling can be done. How much traffic is present on which type of street, all those are studied, and respective outputs are obtained after the spatial analysis. Then accident analysis can be done, then route planning can be done. So this is how it is useful in terms of transportation. Now, in terms of town planning, we go with urban planning. That is, there are two types of data which are necessary. One is spatial data, and which are non-spatial data. So when these two data are available, we go with spatial analysis and modeling, and which helps in urban planning, which helps in, that is nothing but the town planning. So this is how GIS helps in town planning and uh, transportation engineering in terms of civil engineering. So this completes your module 5. If you all have understood, comment your USN and your division. This will be considered for your attendance. Thank you.